shown in the figure, it is connected with two resistance and the diode with the capacitor. And the difference between the previous unstable multivibrator and monostable multivibrator, we are giving triggering input in the case of monostable multivibrator. And here by just changing the frequency, so we can adjust the output. So here also we are considering three cases. So those three cases are greater than 50%, less than 50%, and equal to 50%. This is with respect to duty cycle. These three cases also we observe by just changing the value of a triggering input. Okay, so by doing so, you will be getting the values. So here I am taking this value, that is total time period has 1 millisecond and the capacitor has 0.1 microfarad. Then the formula we are using has RA equal to total time period by C2. Then we'll be getting RA has 9.1 kilo ohm and we'll be using 10 kilo ohm. We'll be choosing 10 kilo ohm. That's why you can observe RA we are taking it as 10 kilo ohm. So then this is about the monostable multivibrator. So as I already told, by changing the value of the frequency in the functional generator, so that will be as you change the frequency, the output, your desired output, maybe the greater than or equal to or less than duty cycle will be achieved as shown in the figure. This is the output and this is the voltage that is across this VCC 2 by 3 VCC here. Okay, so here you will be getting a 2 by 3 VCC, and then here you're getting 1 by 3 VCC. And why the 2 by 3 and 1 by 3, already studied this in the theory part. So that's why those we are given over here. Okay, so this will be when it is off, on, the charging and discharging time.
Monostable multivibrator. So here, as I already told, in monostable multivibrator, we are going to trigger the input. So that's why I given the input across the capacitor. So it is connected to the frequency generator. So in this frequency generator, you have to select the square wave. Okay, you have to select the square wave. As you can see, there's a knob of the function and the frequency. Here you have to select the square wave and the frequency range of 3 kilohertz. Okay, so this is your duty cycle and the frequency variable where you have, whenever you are going to change the frequency knob, then the duty cycle of greater than 50%, less than 50%, and equal to 50% will be getting. So by varying this frequency knob. Okay, so that is connected across this capacitor. And as it is this, here we will be giving the supply of a 5 volts, that is DC power supply of a 5 volts we have connected. So then, as shown in the figure, we are using the diode, two resistance, okay, two capacitance of 0.1 microfarad and 0.01 microfarad, and the circuit has shown in the figure using IC 555 time. Okay, so next, the output will be taken across pin number 3. You can observe here, I'm taking the output across pin number 3, and across pin number 2, we are seeing the variation of the capacitor, that is charging or discharging. Okay, so across the pin number 3, we are taking the output, as you can see from the CRO. So this is your output. This is your output and this is your input. Okay, here this is the on time and this is the off time, where the on time and off time are equal. That means we are achieving duty cycle of 50%. Okay, so if I change the frequency knob, okay, now we are seeing the duty cycle of 50% for the frequency. So you can observe the frequency is of 452. So it is between 400 and 450. You can change. So there you will be getting the duty cycle of 50%. Suppose if I vary the frequency knob. So if you vary the frequency or decrease the frequency knob, when you decrease the frequency of T12 hertz. Okay, so then your output, you can observe the output, the T on is less than T off. The T on is less than T off. So this is duty cycle less than 50%. So now change the frequency knob. You increase this frequency knob. So then you can see the waveform. Okay. So here you can observe the T on is greater than T off. So from this, well, by just changing the frequency knob, you can see the three cases, that is duty cycle greater than 50%, less than 50%, and also equal to 50%. Altogether, I will show now. Now it is whenever you will increase the frequency, the duty cycle is greater than 50%. If I decrease at the middle, you will be getting duty cycle of 50%. Still you decrease, you will be getting duty cycle less than 50%. Okay, so first less than 50%, then equal to 50%, and later you will be getting greater than 50%. Okay, by varying this frequency knob, you will be getting all three cases. Okay.
So here you can observe the charging time I am taking across the pin number 2. Here you can see I am connecting across pin number 2. Okay, so here the charging time, so the capacitor is charged. So the capacitor is charged, and you can the for an monostable it has having only one stable state. It has only one stable state.